Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Parade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatme Sada Saṃskṛtam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Vagarthaviva Sampraktau Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwaro Yenakshara Samamnayam Adhigamya Maheshwarat Kritsnam Vyakaranam Proktam Tasmai Padidaye Namaha Vakyakaram Bararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Padinim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sagaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now I'm sharing a word file. Can you all see the word file? Introduction. The basic components of a sentence. Can you all see that?
Yes, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay.
Yes, Guruji.
Okay. So now we are going to study the structure of a sentence. A sentence is called Vakyam in Saṃskṛtam. Vakyam. A sentence is called Vakyam. What are the important components of a sentence? There are two important components. The main important component is verb. A sentence definitely must have some action. Definitely must mention some action. Even when you say, this is a tree, you may say there is no action in that. No, but the verb is there. The verb is asti. The verb is there. Though it doesn't do anything physically, but being that existence, that itself is as though an action. So therefore, the verb must be there in a sentence. So the important component is the verb must be there. Associated with the verb, the subject will also be there. Who does the action? These are the two important components. That is the action and the person executing the action, doing the action. So the important components, verbs and nouns. These are the two important components. Other components in English, the parts of speech we know. Parts of speech. So other components may be there in a sentence, but these are the important components. If you take the simple sentence, Rama reads. Reading is the action. Reading is the action done by the person, Rama. Reads, when you say somebody reads, it must be a person, one person, because reads is there, not read. If it is a read, many people are doing the action, but only one person here reads. So therefore, one person reads. Who reads? Rama, the person with the name Rama. Rama is a masculine gender word and he is a subject of the sentence doing the action. So now in this sentence, which is a verb, the reading is the verb and Rama is the noun, the subject. Rama is the noun. So in Saṃskṛtam also, we have nouns and verbs. We will be seeing now nouns and verbs. You can note these names. Nouns are called Namapadam. Nouns are called Namapadam in Saṃskṛtam. And verbs are called Kriyapadam. So Namapadam, Kriyapadam. Padam means word. Padam means word. Namapadam, nouns. Kriyapadam, verb. Kriya means action. A word indicating an action is called a verb. A word indicating an action is called a verb. A word indicating the subject, not only subject. In Saṃskṛtam, not only the subject, the other parts of speech we're going to see, indicating that they are all Namapadam. So Namapadam and Kriyapadam. Padam means word. Padam means word. It's a technical word. This is important to be noted. Padam is a technical word. For the word, we have many words in Saṃskṛtam. Okay. For the word, we have a lot of words. Padam means word. It's a technical name. We cannot call any word as Padam. We're going to see that. We cannot call any word as Padam. Padam being a technical word, we will call only certain words as Padam. So, Nama Padam means noun, Kriya Padam means verb. Okay. And this Nama Padam translated as nouns, let us not use the word noun. Let us use the word noun form. You can please note. Namapadam can be translated as noun form. Noun form is called a Namapadam. Similarly, Kriyapadam, instead of translating it as a verb, we can translate it as verbal form. So Namapadam is noun form, Kriyapadam is verbal form. Okay. And this noun form, Namapadam, is derived from the noun base. Noun form is derived from a noun base. So noun base is there and noun form is there. From a noun base, a noun form is derived. And the name for noun form is Namapadam. And the name for noun base is called Shabda. What is that? Shabda. You can note. The name for noun base is called Shabda. Shabda. Shabda can mean sound also. Shabda can mean sound, dhvani, but that is not the meaning here. Shabda means word. A word is called Shabda. Padam is also Shabda, but there is a difference. We will see later. A noun base is called a Shabda. A noun form is called Namapadam. And therefore, noun form is derived from noun base. That is, Namapadam is derived from what? Namapadam is derived from?
Shabda.
Shabda. Okay.
Shabda.
Shabda is sound. Sorry, Shabda is word. Padam is also word only. But Namapadam is noun form and Shabda is noun base.
No.
Similarly, Kriyapadam. What did we translate? Verbal form. Kriyapadam means verbal form. They are derived from verbal roots. They are derived from verbal roots. Verbal roots are called dhatu. In Saṃskṛtam, they are called dhatu. Dha, Mahaprana. Ta, tha, da, dha. Dhatu. A dhatu is called verbal root in English. Verbal root in English is called dhatu in Saṃskṛtam. And from a dhatu, from a verbal root, verbal form is derived. Kriyapadam is derived. Understand? From a noun base, we get noun forms. From a verbal root, we get verbal forms. In Saṃskṛtam, we say, put this in the Saṃskṛta, using the Saṃskṛta words, let us form sentence. From a Shabda, Kriyapadam is derived. From a Shabda, Namapadam is derived. From a Dhatu, Kriyapadam is derived. Okay. So, Kriyapadam and Namapadam, two padams, and these two padams, they are the padam. And these two are derived from verbal root and noun bases, respectively. So, a noun base is called Shabda, from which we derive Namapadam. A verbal root is called Dhatu, from which we derive Kriyapadam. Okay. So, understand this up to this? So, in the language, you will find the usage of padams only. In the language, spoken or written, you will find the usage of padams. What padams? Namapadams and Kriyapadams. Namapadam and Kriyapadam only can be used in the language. Not the Shabda, Dhatu. Shabda and Dhatu we cannot use because these are the Prakriti. These are the base. A Shabda is a crude noun base. Okay, it is an unrefined word. A Shabda is an unrefined word. It has to be refined. How do you do how do you refine it? That is done by adding suffix. A lot of suffixes are there. So, to a Shabda, you add a suffix, you get Namapadam. Similarly, to a Dhatu, you add a suffix, it becomes Kriyapadam. So, that adding suffixes, they all become refined. That is why Saṃskṛtam, Samyak Kritam, a lot of suffixes are there, and they are adding to the Prakriti, adding to the crude noun base or the Dhatu, we get the fully formed, refined words we get. It could be a noun form or verbal form, depending on to what you add the suffixes. You understand up to this, what I say?
Okay, Guruji. Okay, Guruji. Understand.
Others?
Yes.
Guruji.
So you can, yes, you can note this, the technical words. Shabda, Namapadam, Dhatu, Kriyapadam. Okay. Don't bother about suffixes and all. A lot of suffixes are there. We are going to study later, not now. So now, among these two, that is noun forms and verbal forms, we are going to deal with noun forms. And noun forms are derived from a shabda. Therefore, we are going to see shabda first. Okay. Shabda is a noun base, a crude noun base. So you can translate the word shabda as word. You can translate shabda as word. And what will you do with the padam? Padam also means word. So therefore, that's why I use the word noun base or noun form. That would be better. If I use a word for both, then what I mean you will get confused. So therefore, I use the word noun base for shabda and noun form for noun form for the namapadam.
No.
Okay. So now let us see. Let us see what are they, noun bases or noun forms. We know noun forms are derived from noun bases, right? Noun forms are derived from noun bases. And this noun base, meaning the word, any word you take, it has gender. It has gender. Like in other languages, genders are there. How many genders? 3 genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. 3 genders are there. And in Saṃskṛtam, masculine is called pullingaha. Masculine is called pullingaha. And feminine gender is called strilingaha. And neuter gender is called napumsakalingaha. So napumsakalinga, strilinga, pullinga. A shabda as gender. Remember, in Saṃskṛtam, shabda as gender. And the namapadam derived from the shabda will be of the same gender. Okay. A namapadam is derived from a shabda. Shabda as a gender. What may be the gender? If the shabda is a masculine gender, then the namapadam derived from the shabda must be masculine. If the shabda is feminine gender, then the namapadam derived from the shabda must be feminine. If the shabda is the pumsakalinga, neuter gender, then the namapadam derived from the shabda must be neuter gender. So, whatever the gender of the shabda is, that will be the gender of the namapadam, because namapadams are derived from shabda. So, a shabda as gender. A shabda as gender. Okay. Now, let me ask you, what is the gender of the word forest in English? The gender of the word forest in English.
Neuter.
Feminine.
A forest is a neuter gender.
Neuter.
What is the gender of the word tree?
Neuter.
Neutral.
Neuter gender.
Neuter.
What is the gender of the word nose? NOS.
Neuter.
Feminine.
Neuter.
In English, I'm asking, okay, not in Saṃskṛtam. English, what gender is that? Neuter gender.
Neuter.
Somebody said feminine, that's what I'm asking. It's not feminine, it is neuter in English, right? What is the gender of the word hair? Kesha.
Neuter.
I mean, in English, I'm asking, neuter gender, right? What is the gender of the word table?
Neuter.
Neuter. Okay. Now, do you see a blank screen? I'm sharing some. Nothing is there. I'm sharing a blank Word file. Do you see or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to type something. Type and show you. Okay. Now you will be seeing.
Yeah.
Make it bigger. I type the word Vanam. Vanam means forest. Right? Vanam. Vanam means forest. Forest is a neuter gender word in English. See, we understand or we study a language based on another language. Right? When you so people now the students are from different places, different background, different languages you speak. If you are from a Tamil background, you will try to understand the language with your Tamil background. If you are from a Telugu background, you will try to understand the language with the Telugu background. If you have an English speaking person, you will try to understand in English. But commonly we using, since the class is in English, therefore taking English as a common language, we try to understand Saṃskṛtam. So with the support of another language, we are trying to learn Saṃskṛtam. It's good or bad, I don't know, but that is how we do. Actually, really speaking, the Saṃskṛtam should be learned in that language, Saṃskṛta language. How did we learn our mother tongue? Using some other language? No. We learned the mother tongue without the support of any other language. Similarly, any language must be learned like that only. But it's already we have some orientation, exposure to our mother tongue, a native language, and other languages also. Therefore, the connection has to be shown to understand. That is why asking genders in your language, in English language, and comparing with Saṃskṛtam so that you will understand. Okay, so the word forest is a neuter gender word in English. In Saṃskṛtam, it is a Napumsakalinga word. It's a Napumsakalinga, it's a neuter gender word. What is the base to determine the gender of a word in English or in other languages? The living beings are called, among the living beings, only two genders. One is masculine, other one feminine. Any non-living things or that which cannot move, we call it the neuter gender, right? That is how that classification is. So, Vanam meaning forest, neuter gender, and in Saṃskṛtam it is Napumsakalinga. And I said the word vriksha, vrikshaha, so let us say vriksha only. Vriksha is a shabda. Vriksha is a neuter gender word in English. In Saṃskṛtam it is a pullinga word. It is pullinga. And table, I gave another word, table, writing table. That is utpitika, utpitika, which is a strilinga. It's a strilinga word. So vriksha is pullinga, vanam is napumsakalinga, utpitika is strilinga. Even the word nasika, that also strilinga only. Nasika means nose. Whether it's a nose of a male or female, nasika is strilinga only. A male having a strilinga nose. The nose is strilinga, not strilinga nose. A male person having nose, which is, the nose is strilinga word. Similarly, kesha is the right word, gave the word. Kesha is hair, which is a pullinga. Even a female having the kesha, it's a pullinga word only. So what do you understand from this? We understand the words of Saṃskṛtam, that is shabda of Saṃskṛtam. Let us use the word shabda. Now you know what shabda is. The shabdas of Saṃskṛtam has gender. The shabdas of Saṃskṛtam have gender. A shabda has gender. A shabda has gender. It has nothing to do with the meaning of the shabda. You understand? The gender of a shabda has nothing to do with the meaning of the Shabda. In English, when you say forest, forest means you understand the meaning of the word forest. Then you say it is neuter. If I say Rama, you understand the meaning of the word Rama. Rama is a person, therefore, and it is a male person. Therefore, you say is masculine. If I say Rama, you hear the word, understand that it is a female person. Therefore, you say feminine gender. But in Saṃskṛtam, it is not like that. A Shabda as gender doesn't depend on the meaning of the gender, doesn't depend on the nature of what it denotes. No, it has no connection. You have Shabda as gender. That's all. For example, I will give a Shabda like the word Patni. Patni means what? Famous example. Patni is wife. What is the
Wife.
gender of the word wife in English?
Feminine.
Feminine.
Amen.
So the word for wife in Saṃskṛtam is Patni. Patni is Strilinga. Another word also is that we can give Bharya, right? Bharya also means wife.
Wife.
Another word for wife. Kalatram is that. Kalatram also means wife only, spouse, but it is a Napumsakalinga word. Kalatram meaning wife, it's a Napumsakalinga word. It's a neuter gender word. How can wife be neuter gender? No, we are talking about the word. We are not talking about the person. We are not talking about what the wife mean. The word wife mean. Understand? The word Kalatram as gender. The word Kalatram, the Shabda as gender. Patni, the word is Strilinga. Kalatram is Napumsakalinga. And if you want a masculine gender word for wife, that also is there. Dara is there. Daraha is a masculine gender word for wife. It's a plural word. Daraha means wives. It's a Pullinga. It's a Pullinga word. So, from this we understand the words, that is the Shabdas of Saṃskṛtam, have gender, and the gender of Shabda is independent of the meaning of what it denotes. Is independent of the nature of what it denotes. Clear? Is it clear? All of you?
Yes.
Okay, okay, Guruji.
Yes, Guruji.
So, all of you can respond if you have it. If you don't understand, you can let me know. So, the gender of a Shabda doesn't depend on the meaning of the Shabda. Don't look for the meaning of the Shabda. A Shabda as gender. That must be understood clearly. Then you may ask, how do we know the gender of a Shabda? How to use it? I don't know the gender. You will know it when you learn the language. When you become familiar with the language, when you learn more words, when you develop your vocabulary, you will know the gender of the word. And gender of the word, the knowledge of the gender of Shabdas are important. Then only you can use it. Dictionaries are available. When you see the dictionary, they will give what gender is, masculine, feminine, or neuter. Okay. So this is just to give you an idea of that the genders are there. And genders, they don't depend on the meaning of the Shabda. Shabda as gender. That you have to understand clearly. And three genders are possible. Three genders are called linga in Saṃskṛtam. Pullingaha, Strilingaha, Napumsakalingaha. Now you can read these lines. You will understand. In Saṃskṛtam, we cannot conclude the gender of a word. We cannot conclude the gender of the word just by its meaning or by what it denotes. A word can be in any gender, but what the word points out need not conform to the gender of the word. That is, in other words, the gender of a word need not conform with the meaning of the word. This is from our English knowledge of what gender mean. Okay, already explained this, what it means. Now, the example I'm giving here. For example, the word vriksha for the tree is considered masculine. Masculine in English. Okay. And the word dara is Bhagavachanam. Daraha. It's a typo. The word must be daraha. Dara is Nitya Bhagavachanam. Okay. Just daraha. Okay. Daraha. For the wives is considered masculine in some Saṃskṛtam. Similarly, the word patashala. What is patashala mean? What does patashala mean? School. Patashala is what gender? Patashala. It's a feminine gender word. Patashala is a feminine gender word. Okay. So patashala is it means school, and the word shabda is feminine. Vidyalaya means school. Vidyalaya also means school only, but it is a masculine gender word. Vidyalaya is a masculine gender word. Patashala is a feminine gender word. Pakashala, kitchen. Kitchen is a feminine gender word. Pakashala. Yajnashala, where yajnas, yaga, homa are done. It is a feminine gender word. Okay.
Guru,
Yeah.
Vidyalaya is
Yes. Masculine. Hello. Can you hear me? You're speaking, but I can't hear. I can't hear you. What is your doubt? Vidyalaya is meaning school. Devalaya. Devalaya is temple. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, in between. Yeah, you asked something, so I can't hear you, Nalini ji. I mean, so, yeah, Vidyalaya is masculine gender.
Vidyalaya.
Yeah.
Is it not Strilinga?
No, not really. Devalaya, Vidyalaya, Shauchalaya, right? Means toilet. All these are masculine gender words. Alaya is a place. So masculine gender word, not feminine. Okay. Now, continuing. Now we are discussing about Shabda and the genders. Now, we know singular and plural. Singular and plural in English. In Saṃskṛtam, that is, I'm talking about the numbers. Okay. Singular and plural. And in Saṃskṛtam, we have dual also. Saṃskṛtam, we have dual also. Singular, dual, and plural. Three numbers are there. Singular is called Ekavachanam. Dual is called Dvivachanam. And plural is called Bhagavachanam. So Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bhagavachanam. That is, for example, a boy, Ekavachanam. Boys, Bhagavachanam. Two boys, it is Dvivachanam. There is a padam to denote two boys. If there are two boys going, then the sentence is different. Okay, therefore three numbers are there. Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, and Bhagavachanam. Saṃskṛtam word for the noun base is Shabdaha, that we have seen. And this Shabda, as a technical name, you can note this, Pratipadikam. This Shabda as a technical name, Pratipadikam. I'll be using this word later. So you can note. Shabda, meaning noun base, has got another name, technical name, Pratipadika. This is a word which Panini Maharishi, who is Panini Maharishi? Panini Maharishi, we do the prayer. we do offer prayer to him in the beginning.
Grammarian.
Tasmai Paninaye Namaha. Panini is a great Maharishi. It's a Rishi. It's a Vyakarana Acharya. You can use the word, Saṃskṛta word, nice word. Vyakarana Acharya. Instead of saying just grammarian, so grammarian is nothing wrong with that word. In English, you have to say only grammarian. But when we refer to great people, Acharya, we use the word Acharya. And Vyakarana Acharya is a great Acharya. Vyakarana Acharya, Panini Maharishi. We say Maharishi Panini or Panini Maharishi. So he uses the word Pratipadikam. Okay. So I will be using this word Pratipadikam. Now, about Shabdas, that is noun basis. The Shabdas cannot be used in the language as such for speaking or writing. We cannot use. These Shabdas must be converted to a Padam. Must be converted to a Padam. What Padam? Nama Padam. Already we have seen. A noun base is called Shabda, a noun form is called a Padam. Nama Padam. So these Shabdas should be converted to a Nama Padam. Shabdas must be converted to Nama Padam. Then only we can use for writing, reading, speaking, right? For our conversation, we can use. How do you convert that? By adding suffix. By adding suffix. That is, a noun form is derived from a noun base by adding a suffix. Nama padams are derived from Shabda by the addition of suffix. And a suffix is called in Saṃskṛtam Pratyayaha. It's called Pratyayaha. Pratiyate vidiyate iti Pratyayaha. That which is ordained is called Pratyaya. So Pratyaya means suffix. So Shabda plus suffix, you get Namapadam. That's clear. Shabda plus suffix, you get Namapadam. Dhatu plus suffix, some suffix. Okay. We are not discussing about suffixes. Many suffixes are there. We are not discussing about what are those suffixes. Shabda plus suffix, Namapadam. Dhatu plus suffix, Kriyapadam. Right? And a suffix is called Pratyaya. Okay. Now, in English, I said we have parts of speech. We have prepositions are there. We have prepositions. In, at, of, between, along with, for, to, by, from, right? We have got so many prepositions are there. Say, for example, I'm typing now in the other word file. Rama walks in the forest, right? The book is on the table. Let us take this sentence. Rama walks in the forest. Here, walks is the action. And the subject is Rama. And what is forest? What is forest?
Place.
Is it a noun or what in English?
Predicate.
You can call it as a predicate, but forest as an individual word, it's a
Common.
noun, right? It's a noun.
Noun. Common noun.
Okay. Similarly, next sentence. The book is on the table. Book is a noun and table is also another noun. So the forest and the Rama, they are connected by the preposition in, right? So therefore, the in should come close to the forest. You cannot put any in the preposition anywhere you like. You cannot say in Rama walks the forest. You cannot say, right? Because the preposition is attached to the forest. Yes or no?
Yes.
You cannot
Yes.
put the preposition in the beginning or anywhere you like. You cannot put the preposition. In fact, even after the word forest, Rama walks the forest in. You cannot say. Similarly, the book is on the table. So the on the table, the word preposition on should precede should precede on the should precede the word table and is connected to the table. The preposition on is connected to the table and it is placed before the word table, not after or not anywhere you like. You cannot say on the book is the table. The meaning changes. If you on the book is the table means the you are placing the table on the book. The meaning changes. So between on and table, between on and the table, the noun, they are connected. So similarly, the preposition in and the forest, they are connected. So that's why you cannot jumble the words. You cannot jumble the words, and particularly prepositions, you cannot do it. Right? Understand? So now in Saṃskṛtam, like English, we don't have prepositions separately. Here you can see prepositions separately. In is a preposition. Separate is a word by itself. It's a word. On is a preposition. It's a word by itself. A fruit falls from the tree. From preposition is a word. But in Saṃskṛtam, we don't have prepositions separately. We don't have separately. These prepositions, listen carefully, these prepositions are built in the Namapadam. The meaning of the prepositions, they are built in the Namapadam itself. They are built in the Namapadam. Say, I'm just giving an example. I said the word Shabda. Shabda meaning noun base. To a Shabda, you add a Pratyaya, a suffix you are adding. Okay. And you get a Namapada. Depending on what suffix you add, many suffixes are there. Remember, many suffixes are there. Depending on what suffix you add, you get a Namapadam with its prepositional meaning. A Namapadam with its prepositional meaning. For example, the word Rama I am taking. Rama is a Shabda. Rama is a Shabda, a noun base. To the Rama, I am adding some Pratyaya. Let me call the Pratyaya as Pratyaya. I am writing in Saṃskṛtam, Pratyaya 1. Okay. This is Pratyaya 1. One Pratyaya I am adding, Pratyaya 1. This Pratyaya 1, when I add, it gives me the form. Let us say the form, noun form, Ramaha. Ramaha is the subject. Ramaha is the subject, the agent of action. Ramaha is the agent of action. How do you get that, the meaning? The pratyaya, because of this pratyaya. I'm adding a particular suffix which has the inbuilt meaning of saying that it is the agent. Adding this suffix, you get the agent, the subject, and therefore that is Ramaha. Ramaha is a Namapadam and Rama is a Shabda. Now, in the sentence, Rama walks in the forest, that is okay. Rama is the agent, Ramaha. The word for Rama is Ramaha. Now, let us take another sentence. Ravana is killed by Rama. Ravana is killed by Ravana is killed by Rama. When you say, now I'm adding, listen carefully, I'm adding to the noun base, that is Shabda, Rama, another pratyaya. Another pratyaya I'm adding, let us say pratyaya 2. Adding that, I get a Namapadam, a noun form, which is Ramena, which means by Rama. Because the sentence is Ravana is killed by Rama. So the by Rama, Ramana, in Tamil, how many of you know Tamil? Anybody knows Tamil?
I know.
Yes, Jay.
Okay, you can compare with your mother tongue. Ramanal, Ramanal kollapattan. So Ramanal, that all, Ramanal, Ramanuடைய, Ramanuக்காக, Ramanidam, வேற்றுமை உருபுகள். That is what I am talking about. In English, in Hindi also. Ram ko, Ram ne, Ram se, Ram ka, we use, right? What are those things? Prepositions. In Hindi also the prepositions are separate. But in Tamil it is not like that. It is built with the word itself, Ramanidam. So here, Ramena means by Rama. That is, by Rama, the preposition is built in the Namapadam, Ramena. So there is no individual preposition here. It is all built in the Namapadam itself. That is, how do you get? By adding a particular suffix, which has that sense. Which has that sense of that preposition. Okay. So, therefore, like that we can, so many are there. So many means we are going to see. Okay. So each, that is Namapadam having prepositional meaning. A Namapadam have prepositional meaning is called case. In English, it is called case. I will share the file again, that another main file. You can see here. A Namapadam having the prepositional meaning is called a case. C-A-S-E, case. A Namapadam having the prepositional meaning is called case. So, therefore, from a Shabda, we can derive many Namapadams with that prepositional meaning, and they are called cases. This is called declension. This is called declension. Declension means what? From a Shabda, that is from a noun base, we can derive Namapadams, noun forms, with its prepositional meaning inbuilt. They are called cases. Like, for example, if Rama is a subject, Rama. If Rama is an object, we will add another suffix. That will give the meaning that Rama is the object. If Rama is the means by which the action is accomplished, like in the sentence, Ravana is killed by Rama. So, by Rama, for that we have a Namapadam. Or if it is done for Rama, we have a Namapadam. If it is done from Rama, for that we have a Namapadam. If it is of the Rama, we have a Namapadam. If it is in Rama, we have a Namapadam. I'm giving some prepositions, okay? So, all the Namapadams with its built-in prepositions are derived from the common noun base. And this, how many cases are there? If you ask, 7 cases are there. These 7 cases plus 1, that is a vocative case. It's an vocative is a addressing the person, calling the person, calling and addressing. The 7 cases have the built-in prepositions. Only 7 cases. So many prepositions are there in English. All those prepositional meanings are covered in the 7 cases. Each case having its corresponding prepositional meaning. And these are derived from a namapadam. These are derived from the shabda. From a shabda, these 7 cases are derived. And there are 3 vachanams are there: singular, dual, and plural. Right? Singular, dual, and plural. And 7 plus 1 case. The 1 case is the vocative case. I said no, it's a calling, addressing. Hey Rama. Addressing. Hey Rama, oh Rama, please come here. That's called vocative. So 7 plus 1, 8 cases are there. And 3 vachanams are there. Therefore, 8 into 3, 24. 24 namapadams can be derived from a shabda. 24 namapadams can be derived from a shabda by adding the corresponding suffixes, and these namapadams have the prepositional meaning inbuilt. Okay, so now you understand what a case means. A case is nothing but a namapadam having prepositional meaning. We don't have prepositions separately in Saṃskṛtam. These prepositions are built in the namapadam itself. Okay. More about this you will understand slowly. Now you have got some idea about the padam and the shabda. So when we study further, each case we are going to study in detail. It will take many classes. Okay. In fact, after 115 classes, now only I have completed introducing all the cases. After 115 classes, you can imagine. Slowly we'll be seeing. Okay. So if you have some questions, some doubts, let it be there. It will all become clear later. Now let me explain what I said in a simple word using some examples are given here. You can see. For example, the English form of the subject Rama is Ramaha. Ramaha is noun form derived from the Shabda Rama. Similarly, by Rama that is there, by is a preposition, that will be Ramena. This is another Namapadam derived from the Shabda Rama. For Rama or to Rama, whatever may be, will be Ramaya. This is another Namapadam derived from the Shabda Rama. Rama is the Shabda, common Shabda, from which we derive all these Namapadams. Ramaha, Ramena, then in Rama, that will be Rame. That will be Rame. Of Rama, Ramasya. So some I have given here. Okay. So from a common noun base, all these noun forms are derived. Now we are going to study Shabda, noun base, not Namapadam. We are not going to study Namapadam now. We are not going to study suffixes now. We are going to study the noun base, because the noun base as gender. So we are going to analyze a noun base, a Shabda, for its gender and other things also. That we will be seeing slowly in the subsequent classes. So we can stop here. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Samshayam asti va? Asti. Yes? No?
I have a question.
Yes.
I looked up when you lost the connection. I was looking up at Punlinga is written with a dot at the top.
That's okay. It could be Pumlinga or Pullinga. Both are okay.
Both are okay. Thank you.
Yes, anybody? Is it clear?
Yes.
Somewhat clear,
Guruji.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Guruji.
So we will be seeing in detail, so you will understand. Okay.
Okay.
Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी.
Dhanyawada Guruji.
Dhanyawad.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank
Namaste. Thank you.
you.